Hello again, welcome to Bullish Video Games. This is Baby Steps, part 2. First video I did, I said I was gonna kind of treat it like a video diary. Actually, do I want to go this way or? Yeah, because last time I was deciding if I wanted to go left or right. Actually, we'll go this way, see what's over here. Actually, I don't even know why I'm pretending like I came back to this video. I literally just started recording again. I'm just trying to keep the videos to an hour because of the editing process. And also the uploading process, it takes a long time for a video to get uploaded to YouTube. I'm also going to have to brush up on the terms of service because I don't think they allowed the word fetish. I'm not sure. But we'll see. But that's okay. Sure, we'll go this way. Almost looks like he's dancing sometimes. Not that way. This way. Didn't miss anything down there, did I? The hell is this? Oh, no, get up. You know, I wonder if he's actually like in some kind of weird coma, fever dream, or whatever, you know? Or like he got so high that he's having like a spiritual enlightenment. Right, and all these Australian guys who I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. I haven't looked it up right in the 10 seconds, you know, between playtimes, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. Not character-wise, I mean voice actor-wise. What the hell is that shadow? Why did it get dark? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Well, I guess I could talk about my... Oh shit, do I want to go this way? No, I don't. I want to go that way. Okay. Oh, need to pay attention. I guess I could talk about the video I want to make for my other channel. Why does it feel like there's something flying around in the sky? Oh. Fuck. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. So, I want to make a channel centered around media analysis, right? Reviewing books, movies, TV shows, etc. What it means to me, put some research behind it. You know, things of that nature. The hell is over there?
Oh crap! Oh, God damn it.
Nate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No, that's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple point.
Grapple point. Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with your grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada.
I feel like the only reason that guy exists is to point to contrast at how much we suck as a character, right? Like, we don't have any of the normal, equipment, right? Like, we can't even jump. We literally can't walk, right? We have to take concerted baby steps just to not fall over. Oh, do I really want to do this? I do not. Okay, I'm not going to do this. Because I did it my first playthrough and I fell right down that fucking hole.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah. So like I was saying, I want to start a channel with media analysis, right? That's kind of the original goal with YouTube, you know, like, yes, video games are fun, but only doing Let's Plays, right, where you just watch me fumble around, I feel like I could be doing more, right? Entertaining as this might be. Oh, dear God. Okay. Dear God. No, okay, we are going to go down where it's more level and flat, and where I'm not as likely to slip.
Ooh.
There we go. That's very gross sounding. But for the first video I did, and I know for a fact that I gotta be careful how I phrase this, right? But for the first video, it's gonna revolve around childhood trauma, right? Didn't really intend for that to be my first video, but it was something that kind of spoke to me. Something you know... I hear a cat. Where is the cat? And I swear that's meant to resemble a peach wearing a thong. I don't know. But in case the one person watching this wants to get a read up on it, the movie's called Mysterious Skin. And I've since read the book. And if you haven't, strong trigger warnings, right, for, you know, CSA, right? And if you don't know what CSA stands for, don't worry about it. But it was a topic that revolved around the themes of trauma, right? What makes something traumatic? How we recover from it. And just to make it clear, you know, disclaimer, I'm not speaking from personal experience, right? It was just something that when I saw, I guess spoke to me on a deeper level, right? The need to relate, the need to figure out what happens to us sometimes. Hold that thought.
Shit!
Now I see why you wanted to know where the toilets were.
No, Jim, I didn't. I just got knocked. There must have been an animal.
Yeah, it was an animal.
No, it was. I don't know why it fell. It was perched precariously.
I watched you push it off the cliff.
I didn't push it. It just. I was opening the door.
There it was, perfectly positioned.
Why do you mean?
Served
Why
us
was
for
it
years.
perfect to put it closer, not on the cliff, on the land?
You want me to dig some kind of shit pit?
No, I don't want a shit pit.
You want me to clean the toilet for you after you go?
No, I don't want either of those.
I told you as a guide.
I don't even want
I'm not the toilet man.
I'm not.
I'm not some kind of medieval knight soilman, Nathan.
I didn't want you to be a soilman. I don't even need a shit. I just need to pee.
You peed on me in a sense.
So I read a comment saying that all of the dialogue in this game was improvised, right? So that does it explains why it's so awkward. Yeah, I'm not trying to go up that. Guess I could go that way because I know going that way is just the the sheer cliffside. Yeah, we're just gonna go up this hill. But anyway, as I was saying, so the movie and the book it's based off of, right, involves themes of child, CSA, the recovery, the two boy characters, right, Neil and Brian, what happened to them, their experiences. And I wanted to draw a contrast between the book, the movie, and actually put some research behind as to what it is they actually went through, right? Because I feel like still, at least in the US where I'm from, topics of abuse, especially towards children, it's talked about, but not in a way. Why the fuck would you ask me now? But it's still not talked in a way where it's like, I feel like we take it seriously, right? Like, it's still one of those things that people, they get all tense. They already have their pre-planned answers. But the people that go through it, right, like, they still have to live with it. And they have to live with it with everyone else casting judgment on them and telling them how they should feel about it and why they're the particular brand of fucked up that they are. And it's like, I feel like there's more to the recovery process. There's more to these people than what happened to them. Why is it that they are affected the way they are? A couple books I want to read that let me, in conjunction with this. I did start reading one book by Bessel van der Kolk, who is really one of the premier leading researchers in trauma, right? Like, he was, if not the main doctor, one of the main doctors in discovering what is now PTSD, right? Maybe discovering is not the right word, but coining what PTSD was, right? Recognizing that soldiers coming home from Vietnam, right? The types of reactions they're having at the time, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've read the book and I really need to finish reading it. But at the time, right, a lot of those reactions were categorized as schizoaffective disorders, right? The seeing things, the hearing things, the extreme reactions. But it wasn't like they had always been like that. It wasn't like that all the time. They seemed well aware that what they were experiencing was, like hallucinations. In terms of like getting triggered and whatnot. But
Watch
anyway.
it burn.
What burn? The hell are you talking about? I guess I could go up that way. Yeah, it's a great book. I highly recommend. Again, the title is The Body Keeps the Score by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk. I think he's a doctor anyway. But even more so... No. Oh, my God. Okay. Concentrate. Effortful concentration. But even more so, this book in particular, The Body Keeps a Score, it gives a very detailed account as to what actually happens inside your brain when you are traumatized. And so because of that, it's a very invaluable piece of information, right? So if you have been the victim of a traumatic event or the victim of chronic... Oh, there's a fruit up there. Chronic trauma, all right? Because as of now, it can be classified as, acute or chronic. Acute meaning, like a singular sort of event. Chronic, of course, over time. But he actually explains, like, what it is that happens in your brain, right? Quite literally, what fires, what shuts down. You clumsy bitch. Oh, come on, no, don't get stuck. All right. And so it gives a really good insight as to why the question of, you know, like, why didn't you scream? Why can't you remember? It actually is able to answer that question with neuroscience. So again, if you're listening, you are, you know, a victim survivor, however you want to call yourself, of trauma. And you've always wondered why, you know, like you did react the way you did. Give the book a read. You know, it might be rough, you know, if you're still processing through some stuff, but it will tell you what exactly happened inside your brain and why you responded the way you did. Yeah, we'll go around. Oh! You motherfucker. Right, let's do it again. See, and this is what makes me wonder if this is just, you know, oh, quick tangent. This is also what makes me wonder if this is just a weird, like, fever dream, right? Because all these pizza boxes, these crushed cans, empty bottles, the weird dirty mattresses, right? Like, I mean, these are probably stuff from his own life that he has projected into this world, right? You know, this magical world that he seemingly got sucked into. And all these weird, you know, guides that are trying to help him out. But he seemingly refuses their help.
Go. And up we go. Oh crap.
Anyway, as I was saying, so if you are a victim slash survivor, right, however you want to call yourself, of trauma, and you're wondering why you reacted or behaved a certain way, you perhaps continued to, he has a great explanation for that, right? Like, they've studied this, they figured it out. I'm actually quite surprised at how many people don't know, right? Oh my god, okay, I gotta learn to slow down. Fuck. It's another kind of tidbit I've learned from this game, is that sometimes you have to slow down and focus. This game's got some weird sound effects to it. Excuse me while I'm concentrating. It's over here. A little more. There we go.
Ooh, is that a persimmon? Oh, yes. Oh, that was so good. Yes, not astringent at all. Just perfect and jammy and funky persimmon!
I don't get it. Alright. We will go that way. But yeah. So that's one reason, right? Alright. To read the book. The other reason, though, he has really good advice on recovery, right? And why it is, as a victim of trauma, why it is difficult to recover, right? Because essentially your nervous system gets stuck. And with that, your also ability to sort of envision the future, right? Because when you are a victim of trauma, again, whether acute or chronic, your brain essentially gets stuck in that moment because all it can think about and worry about is, that moment that happened to you and making sure that what did happen to you never happens again. I'm pretty sure this is just a lookout point, right? Like, no cutscene triggers. It is an interesting view, right? Like, all these mountains, the fog, looking down, if you happen to come up from this direction. Yeah, there's the donkey. I swear that's made to look like a butt with a thong. Anyway, we'll keep going. And then this treacherous waterfall here, which I got up there to look. There's nothing in there. It's just, you can tell it's just a textured black wall with the water coming out of it. Or lack of textured wall, I guess. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry I keep interrupting my train of thought here, but a lot to do in this game. But yeah, so then he also explains very well, very succinctly, why it is difficult for people who have suffered from traumatic events to recover, right? Because your brain essentially gets stuck, right? Your brain, your nervous system, it gets stuck in that that moment, right? That literal moment of like,
Oh, no.
What happened? And so then because of that, your brain is then becomes so focused on ensuring that that moment never happens again, that it has difficulty then envisioning the future, planning. You might do a good job at taking care of yourself, right? But you're always, in a sense, sort of subconsciously on the lookout for danger, right? That specific danger, and then, of course, any other danger that might come your way. No, we'll go this way. That, of course, that book is going to take some time to read through, research. It's got a lot of other references too. So it was that book, The Body Keeps Score, I started listening to on YouTube. The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog, which is anecdotal accounts from Dr. Bruce Perry of children he has treated over the years, right? Who, again, same thing, suffer from severe childhood abuse, and sort of, how they recovered, what happened to them, how they recovered, how it was passed on, things like that, the perception. And that's something that's kind of interesting. When I listen to some of the early accounts, that book I haven't finished either, but listening to some of the early accounts of how doctors kind of treated children when it came to traumatic events. Hold on, another cutscene's about to trigger here. We'll get back to it in a second.
Well, I don't mind if I do. Oh, sorry. Oh, I do mind. I do. Sorry, leaving. Well, maybe I'm not.
See, like, I don't get it. Did his parents move out? Like, what? Okay, so there's clear water damage, right? This was his room, the basement. Everything's off. Things are seemingly left where they were, right? But now there's water damage, so, like, what's happening?
Oh, hey! Oh,
Wonderful morning. Aren't you a vision?
I'm a vision. Yeah, you're a vision. Yes, we're both visions, and I'm visioning.
Eyes up here, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm visioning your eyes.
Ethan.
Yes, Ethan, and I'm Nathan, and how's it? It's good morning weather. How's it weather? Breakfast?
Breakfast.
Oh, So yours, was that yours?
Yes, and you've already had more than your share.
I'm sorry.
It's a time of terrible hardship for us.
Is it a famine?
In a way, it is a
A
famine.
plague?
Oh, in a way, yes, and in a certain kind of way.
What?
And you might be the only one who can help.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Well, if my nose doesn't deceive me, you're fresh off the boat. And that means you haven't used your one wish.
Oh, my one wish?
Oh, up at the castle.
Oh,
No, little to your left.
yeah. No, yeah, I haven't used it just yet.
Wonderful, and you'll be our savior.
Oh, what do you want? What do you need?
But we've run out of cigarettes.
Oh,
I was rather hoping you could wish us up some new ones.
oh, do you need them?
Oh, yes, I should say so.
Oh,
But the boys would be ever so grateful. We'd do anything for you.
oh,
Just anything you can imagine.
uh,
Let your imagination run wild.
do you have a bathroom?
No, like imagine your wildest fantasy come true.
Do you have just a clean toilet in a locked room?
There is a little outhouse right next to tonight's campsite.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just look for the party light.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you.
Let's share a drink later.
Yes.
On me.
Thank you.
Toodaloo.
Ooh, woo.
Oh, and don't go getting lost in the woods.
In case you are wondering, yes, you can turn that off. Fuck, what was I saying? But, oh yeah. It is strange to me, you know, listening to the stories, Dr. Perry's accounts of the cases he's dealt with, of how just sort of nonchalant doctors were with kids, right? And even how some of them might be now, but the idea that, oh, kids are resilient, they'll bounce back, and it's like, it seems weird to me that they didn't think that certain, I guess, instances of trauma, like, wouldn't affect them, you know? Yeah, this was as far as I made it in my first playthrough, so I'm not really sure where to go from here. Oh, that way. I gotta go that way, so I guess we're going down. If I missed a cutscene, I apologize, but this map is still decently big, even though it cheats itself. But that's the... Oop. That's the plan right now. I also ordered some more books to research because, while yes, the theme of Mysterious Skin is CSA, how to deal with it, there is also an element of alien abduction and repressed memory, right? Obviously, and this would be the character Brian. Obviously, he was not abducted by aliens, right? He was abused, but his memory interpreted it as an alien abduction. And so I found this rather compelling, lecture, that's what it's called. I found this compelling lecture by Susan Clancy, who has studied memory, right? Specifically in the realm of recovered memory, repressed memory. And she wrote a book called Abducted, you know, why people believe that they've been abducted by aliens. And it's sort of fascinating, right? It's still online. Hopefully it'll stay online, right? Because I thought it was a very compelling speech, you know. If you do believe, you know, in alien abductions, what I'm going to say is not meant to offend you, right? These are just my personal opinions on it. I don't personally believe that anyone has been abducted by aliens. Do I think aliens exist? Sure, it's a possibility. Do I think any of them have come to Earth and abducted any of our humans? No. Reason being is because of the people who have given the accounts, right? There is sufficient lack of evidence, right? Memory, as has been studied, is notorious for being easily distorted, right? That's why eyewitness accounts are a notoriously bad piece of evidence, right? You know, a lot of people have been falsely accused, is, you know, what are you tripping over? There's nothing there. You know, accounts of people just not remembering or being caught misremembering, right? Even though they for sure thought, you know, like, oh, this was the guy, the girl, the whatever. This is what really happened, etc. But anyway, so that's the first reason, you know. Second reason, you know, Clancy talks about this concept of sleep paralysis, right? Which is becoming more and more known, right? I don't think in the 90s, especially the 90s and the early 2000s, I don't think it was as known, right? I don't think people as aware. Should I be exploring? I feel like I should stick to the prescribed path, but I can't help but wonder if there's more over here. Did I really just go in a fucking circle? Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so she talks about sleep paralysis, right? And how the effect of it is that, you know, it holds you down. It makes you hallucinate some really weird and scary and terrifying things, right? And so, of course, in the moment, it feels absolutely real. And so for the person in that moment, what they envisioned was absolutely real. However, again, opinion. To me, what is more likely, right? That you as an individual were in fact abducted by aliens, or is it more statistically likely that you had a sleep paralysis episode and what you thought you saw was an alien abduction was really just your own brain playing tricks on you? And people really seem to cling to this idea of the abduction, right? And I'm not sure if that's because they're like true believers in that sense, or if because what the alternative, you know, I don't know, maybe it just feels silly, right? I mean, some of them, she said, you know, some people she interviewed, you know, they were very grateful, you know what, like, that actually makes a lot more sense, you know, I had a sleep paralysis episode, thank you for that. But then some people, you know, they just absolutely refuse to consider that what they experience. Oh, I keep going in a fucking circle, where the hell am I supposed to go? But they absolutely refuse to consider that what they had was just a natural phenomenon of the human mind, you know. And I'm honestly kind of excited to read the book and see what her experience is of working this, right? Because there has to be an element bigger, right? Bigger than just, you know, simply accepting that you had a sleep paralysis episode, right? Because that's a natural, normal thing, right? I mean, it's scary. I hope to God I never have a sleep paralysis episode, because that sounds like a bad day. But it's common, right? People have those. And so I personally find it strange how if you did have what you thought was an alien encounter, what's so wrong if that encounter was just sleep paralysis? Anyway, I'm getting off track here. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Just trying to fill the silence here.
Oh, no.
Okay, I sincerely can't tell where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Where am I? Okay, I've lost the path. Anyway, so yeah, I am excited to read, you know, the accounts. But because she even admits, you know, the people that tend to believe this, right? They're normal, everyday people. It's just that because of what they experienced was so strong and so compelling, they sincerely believe they were abducted, you know? And furthermore, I think what's also fascinating too, and this kind of ties in with the theme of Mysterious Skin, is that there's this element of wanting to find the truth, right? Figuring out what it is that happened to you, right? Figuring out, well, why did I go through this event? You know, what happened to cause me to go through this event? And so in that telling, you know, hell, what is this? The pine cone? I guess so. Can't pick it up. Yeah, and then the other new book is it was also written by Susan Clancy, and she's even admitted, you know, she wishes it had a different title because it's very misleading. But it's called The Trauma Myth, right? And very controversial at the time, probably still controversial now. But it is the idea that what traumatizes us is not the event itself, but how we perceive the event to be in our heads and how it is relayed to us after the fact, right? And what that means is, like, for example, right, some people, right, not everyone of course, but some people, when they've been abused, during the abuse, they don't really feel any kind of way about it, right? It's just a thing that happens. And they're probably confused, right? Because she did say often what the feeling is at the time of the abuse is confusion, but they don't necessarily feel bad. It's more just this idea of, hey, this is weird, but I don't really understand what's going on. I feel like that might trigger a cutscene, but I really don't feel like falling down right now. You know, like, I don't know what's going on, but I guess this is just what happened, right? And again, you know, because they're children, right? They don't know any better. And it is not until later, after the fact, when they learn and are essentially told, like, hey, this happened to you, that wasn't good, you know, how do you feel, why don't you feel like this, etc. And then that is the sense, that is the circumstance that then leads their trauma to become magnified, right? Because objectively, we understand that there are some things, of course, that are objectively traumatic, right? For example, right, like, you get stabbed, obviously, terrible thing happens to your body. Whereas... Oh, lost my train of thought. Is there anything up here? Oh, okay. Just slam your face into the rock. Yep. Oh, this is a quick step. Okay. Or not. Okay. Well, it's just some cans over there. It's a hell of a jump, though. It's a hell of a step. Yeah, I don't know if that made sense, right, what I was trying to explain. Because Bessel van der Kolk also talks about this in his book, too, that part of what makes something traumatic is how it is perceived in the mind of the individual, right? Because, again, like, yes, we're all humans, but we're all going to perceive different traumas differently, right? Some people, you know, like, they can become paralyzed, right? They can lose limbs, and to them, you know, they come out more or less fine, right? Like, yeah, they've learned to live without it, you know, their new disability or whatever, but, you know, they're happy to be alive. Other people, it's like, the example Clancy uses, you know, like, their cat dies and it completely unravels them for the next 10 years, right? Objectively, you know, which is worse. And you can't really say, because again, it's in the mind of an individual, right? Because we can say that, oh, being in a car crash is objectively worse, right? But to the person that lost their cat, it's not. Am I supposed to go this way? I can't fucking tell. So I'm also fascinated and very curious to read that as well, right? And see what kind of research is back. That definitely feels like a cutscene. Oh, I guess not. Oh, I missed a cutscene for you guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this would require us going back, and I'm not going to do that, because I'm not even sure how to get back anymore. But there was a pile of stacked rocks you can kick over, and then Jim comes by and he chastises you for it. But I must have missed it.
Nate.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, Nate! Oh my God, what a coincidence!
Are you...
No, I just coming down from up the tower. Are you about to head up?
Oh, I was thinking about it. Yeah, I was gonna...
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
What?
This
Oh,
one was a
that's-
disappointment.
Nothing up there?
It's just a dead end. You go up. That's it. You go down. Boring.
Oh, okay.
See you later.
All right.
Hoorah.
Ooh.
Why do I feel like this is a test?
Oh, you're going up after all?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm Nate, and you're... I was gonna...
I thought I told you there's nothing up there.
I'm sure there's a beautiful view or something worthwhile up there.
Maybe some days, not today. It looks cloudy.
Is there any equipment or maybe...
There might have been, yeah. Not. It just hasn't been replenished. I was sort of expecting this like a little star on my map, so I thought something good has to be up here, but there's not. There's just nothing.
Like, what's up there, though?
Nothing. It's just nothing.
There's a tower.
Yeah, that's it.
What? When you get to the top of the tower, what's there?
It's like a top of a tower, just a stony square.
It's just a little bit. It feels like there's something up there you don't want me to see.
There's nothing.
Oh. How long did it take you?
Couple of minutes.
Oh.
Save yourself some time. Go somewhere good.
Okay.
Maybe I'll catch you at the next one.
All right.
I wonder if we had gone back down, if it would trigger a different cutscene. Yeah, there's nothing I can see up here so far. Yeah, this might just be one of those jungle gyms, you know, that you do just because it's difficult. And then you feel good because you've achieved something difficult. Oh. Pick your knees up. Oh, come on. I guess I go up that way. What was I saying before the cutscene? Oh yeah. So in a sense, you know, trauma does exist objectively, but it also exists in the mind of the individual, right? And that's something I also want to address too, because the two characters, right? Neil seemingly isn't traumatized until he meets Brian, right? Like, he's forever altered because of, you know, what happened to him. But he doesn't typically respond in the way you would expect. Well, yes and no. He responds in the way that, you know, he's a little more reckless, a little more sexually... not irresponsible. What would you? I'm not sure. I forget the word. I guess sexually free. That's not really a good way to put it. But I can't think of the word. But anyway, you know, so that's to be expected, right? But it's not like he suffers from like flashbacks or he gets triggered or anything. If anything, he still in his mind, he still pines, you know, for his abuser, right? Because to him, his abuser wasn't necessarily a bad person, right? Because that's not how it was framed when it happened. And so what's fascinating is that until he meets Brian, the subject of his abuse never seems to be a problem to him. Whereas Brian, right, he has what I guess you would call a repressed memory, right? He interprets his abuse as an alien abduction. And then because of that, at least in the movie, and if I'm not mistaken, the book, I have to reread the book. It's been a while since I've read that as well. He then, you know, will suffer from triggers. He suffers from nightmares, you know, usually of him being abducted. And he is forever trying to figure out what it is that happened to him. I gotta go that way. Shit. Oh god, the camera's not helping. Is there really, I have to go this way? Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. My whole body just tensed up right there. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay. Shit. Alright. Okay. I swear to God, there better be a goddamn cutscene when I get up here. Too high. Oh my god. Oh, holy fuck. Okay. I thought I was about to fucking yeet myself off the edge there. Okay, cool. Wow, there really is nothing. Okay. Oh. But if I fall off this, will anything happen? Sorry, Nate. Nope. He just falls. Okay. Come on. Get up. Should've... Damn, I should've looked around a little more. See, where else can I go? Oh yeah, I was talking about Brian, yeah. So he interprets, right, his abuse as an alien abduction. I think I'm just repeating myself here. I apologize. A lot of thoughts on this one. And so it really made me curious, you know, how we perceive trauma, right? How our memories, you know, affect our ability to figure out what happened to us, right? Especially if they're faulty, especially if they can become distorted. Am I supposed to go that way? I think I'm supposed to go that way. Yeah, I think this was just a playground. Yeah, I think this is just a giant playground. Alright. But where'd it go? There's a big shining fucking light. I think it's there, it's a tree line. Oh, okay, that was weird. He just fucking pole danced around the tree there. Yeah. So it brought up questions, you know, because I watched this movie for the first time when I was pretty young, you know. I was 11, probably younger than I should have been watching a movie like that. Oh, there's a sign. Lost keys. If found, return to fire tower. Keys? What? Where the hell would I get keys? And just how big are these keys? Are they on top of here?
Yep.
Nope. 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 Too high.
God.
Keys. Where the hell would I get keys? Whatever. I'll just walk around a little bit more. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I know it was something about the book and same thing. Okay. The hell? Interesting. Oh, so there's... Okay, so here's the fire tower. Keys, though. Where... I don't know, maybe if I climb up there, it'll yield some answers. God, I can't talk. Oh, this might be too steep. Too slippy.
Oh no.
Yeah, too slippy. So... Interesting soundtrack. Oh, All this is gonna be too slippy for me to go up. Come on, get it over with, Christ. Get up. Oh. Is this too slippy? This looks like a path I should be able to walk up. Maybe not. Let's try. Oh. Let's try a little to the left here. Nope, too goddamn slippery. Oh, maybe this. Or not. I feel like we should have came from that direction. Oh my god, what the fuck are you tripping over now? Oh my god, get up. Why? I will say that is one thing that irritates me is he's so slow to slide and get up, right? Like, I can tolerate, you know, slipping, right? To a point. Yeah, like, yeah, it's annoying, but you get used to it, right? And you understand that that's just mechanics of the game. But then to take forever to stand the fuck back up, like, come on, dude. I think I was meant to go that way. Alright, I'm gonna have to find the prescribed path, right? Because there's a lot of textures where it looks like you should be able to go up, and then you inevitably hit... Oh, there's a cabin. And then you inevitably hit a fucking wall. Quite literally, right? And you can't go up it anymore. At least not feasibly. Again, what the fuck are you tripping on? Like, the grass can't be that slippery. Come on. What the hell is this? No, why can't I go in? Let me in. Alright. Oh, there's a bathtub and everything. Alright. There's a cabin here, but I can't go inside. What a tease. Alright. Can I... Oh, too high. What? Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, here's something new. Danger, live bear trap, keep away. Alright, I gotta see what this is. Oh. Yep. Yep.
Oh! God on. Oh, that's stuck on there.
Oh, yeah, you'll never get out of there alone.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah, no, I heard you screaming. Heard you struggling.
Oh, yeah, no.
Don't worry, Nate. I'm here to sort you out.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna.
Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty wedged on there. I'll just give you a hand if you want.
Yeah.
Just say the word. Just say the word, Nathan, and I'll help you out.
Well, I was wondering, do you need this bear trap here?
Oh, it's not my bear trap.
Oh, who's?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's not my property.
yeah.
Right?
So you just leave it here.
Yes.
It's very dangerous.
That's why I put up the signs.
Oh, I didn't notice any signs.
Kind of beggars belief a little bit, but let me get you out of there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hold still for a second. There you go. Right as rain. Completely healed. Problem solved. All in a day's work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a bear trap is powerful enough to snap your leg off. I still didn't find any keys. Yep, like here's another sign. I don't want to, because I know that's going to progress the game, right? We go towards the flame. I'd like to find the keys. I just... There's something new over there. Yeah, because that was the big... Yeah, because I walked all the way up there. There's no shiny thing, nothing I could pick up. At least I hope to God I didn't miss it. If I did, I'm going to be pissed. There's something new over here. I'm gonna check that out. Oh my God, you were literally tripping over nothing, dude. What the hell is that? Is that a hat?
Oh no! Crap.
Oh, it is a hat. Stylish. Alright. So... Pelicans... Or platforms... God. I might have to end up looking for a guide. I'm a bit of an explorer in the sense that, yeah, like, I like seeing what, you know, what they put in games and stuff, and what you can do, and how you can interact, but I'm not an explorer in the sense that I'm going to check every nook and cranny. Because at some point I just will lose patience, and I will just look up a guide, which I'm probably going to have to do for the keys. Because at least with the cup, like, it was in a very plain, visible spot. And maybe I'm speaking too soon. Maybe the keys are going to be in a plain, visible spot. And this map just happens to be a lot bigger than the last one. And so I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, because this map is huge compared to the last one. Come on, it's just tree branches. Alright, where are we? Oh. Oh my god, that's a bear. Oh, I gotta interact with it. I gotta see if it does something. But first, very carefully. Haha. So he just came from that way. Do not climb. Alright. Let's see if this bear attacks us. Can I step on you? Are you dead? The hell is that? Oh. Is that an alarm? Yeah, that's an alarm. Those aren't keys though. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Do I throw it at him? Most punctual. Okay. So I have a clock now? I can't drop it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it's a moving river. No, no, no. Okay, come on, come on, come on. God damn it. Are you kidding me? There's nothing to catch on. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. So, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? I was looking for keys, not an alarm clock. I wonder if I can wake him up from the other direction.
Shit.
Oh, are you serious? Okay, so that gap was too big to step. Clearly.
Fuck.
What? Come on. Oh, what the hell? Again, what are you fucking tripping on? Get your fucking foot up there. Do not climb. Why do I have a feeling I need to get past you, though? Yeah, see, everything's too wide. You are literally in my way. Oh, you fucking... No, oh, come on. You know what, fuck it. Let's just see where this river takes me. Yeah, this map is less clear than the other one. Oh, no, 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 no. But how is it flowing up? Actually, what? What is over here? Oh, was this just the previous map? Fuck. Yeah, this was just the previous map. Interesting. So there is a save point where it catches you. Well, I think that's a good place to stop. Alright. So, these worlds are connected. Alright. Just stay away from the water, I guess, but... I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you for listening to my incoherent ramblings. See you in the next video.